Hi, I'm Keith Ebright. I'm a longtime resident of Pickerington, and I'm on the board here of the museum in Pickerington. And once we started talking about the Christmas happening here in Pickerington, which we hope you'll all come down to, I had an idea. I said we could help each other out. I have this hobby of collecting what they call Department 56 houses, and I started out with the North Pole series. Well, as you can see, once we get to display, I do not have the room at my house to put all this out. So I asked the board, I said, I'll bring it down and set it up, which we started last year. And last year was just one big display. Well, I have it more centralized this year. And the first setting here would just be a small community with many different houses, from your bakeries to your ribbon shops, your toy shops, and the church. And so I added a train this year to try to give it some activity or movement. And then I had moved down then into what I call the city park. And I had a skating rink, we have a merry-go-round, got the teeter-totter, got an old type merry-go-round. Then I wanted to lead into the North Pole where Santa Claus's setup is. So you got the entrance to the North Pole, we got a welcome center, we got Santa's house down on the end there, and you got the elf's house and the bunkhouse. The reindeer, you got Mrs. Claus' greenhouse. And so I added a train to this part also, just to get a movement into the whole city here. What you're seeing is about a collection of about 80 different houses and the skating rinks and the trains. This time it takes about 20 hours to put all this up. A lot of it's just getting it out of storage, but once you start setting up the houses and getting it how you want it, then you got to put all the lights in and try to connect them all together, and then try to get your movement, some of the movement of the, here's Santa Claus in a hot air balloon, and again like the teeter-totters. But the real reason to do this is my family was always big into Christmas. My father was a longtime Santa Claus here in town, and starting last year, just watch the kids come in and their eyes get big and watch the train going around and seeing the little people here. And that's what Christmas is all about. And so if it helps them at the Christmas time, I know what it means to me when our grandkids come over to the house. If it helps get people down here into our museum, we love people coming in the museum. And it's just it's a fun. And it's Christmas time, and I hope people do come down and see it. It's not what you're going to see at Macy's, that's for sure, but it is something you can see here in Pickerington at the Violet Township Historical Museum.